First of all, North Dakota's a very good football team. Everybody saw what they did last week at Wyoming FBS school, at their place, at Wyoming's place, and they just really dominated that game. And so I couldn't be more proud about how our guys fought. But our objective is to win. It's not to be close. We talked about that in the huddle afterwards. We're not looking for moral victories. And so that was disappointing. However, I couldn't be more proud, I think, of how we grew up and started to believe in ourselves and the things that this team is able to accomplish. And that allowed us to come back in the second half and have a shot at winning the ball game. So that first drive, we were on a rhythm. We got into it. And then, in offensive football, if you don't get in a rhythm, you're always trying to restart. And we had a bunch of situations. We were backed up. We needed to get things going. And we were shooting ourselves in the foot. I told them on the sidelines and also at halftime, it's not like I'm looking at my play sheet and we don't have things to run. We had things to run. They were there. We just had to start believing in ourselves that we can play with these kind of teams and execute. And that's what was great about the second half in all phases of the game. You saw that on our special teams where our guys kicked the ball really, really well in the second half. You saw that from our defense, really from late in the first quarter all the way through the end of the game. And then our offense started to get it there in the fourth quarter as well. 60 yards in the second half, 35 yards rushing. I can't even remember how many yards rushing that North Dakota had against Wyoming last week. I couldn't be more proud of them than on that. This is a great rushing football team, and to hold them to 35 yards is a huge, huge accomplishment. And they hung in there. They kept us in the ball game and gave us a chance. It's going to be another battle. It's going to be another battle. We're playing them at their place, another very good football team, and we're going to have to go and play Drake football from beginning to end. And if we do that, we'll be right there and we can win the football game. If we don't, we're going to get ourselves in trouble. So we'll see if we have really grown up in this second half of the game on how we respond next week against South Dakota.